And today I'm playing some more MLB The Show. Still dealing with their terrible ass career. So so far it's getting there to being actually a good season. Yeah, with 8 home runs, 28 RBIs. And we only came up like halfway through the season. Yeah, okay. No. Okay, I'm just making sure my mic's working. There we go. Because all I do is I just hit the PlayStation button and then crap. I always mess that up. Because I hate going through that one menu.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Joshua Gibbons batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
It's gonna be caught, unfortunately. Just not enough on it.
Moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the
power and power, yes please. I need powers right now. I can't access that stat right now, but so you can see the pitchers. Our opposing pitcher.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
More defense. Sure.
As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set.
I thought my power was only like 70.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Let's see, my power is actually, it's only in the 70s and 60 pop, so it's not, like the 80 and 90 is where you want it. That's a perfect piece of contact with a power swing.
So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That thing is smoked.
Right there, D-roll. That extends his hitting streak to 6 games. Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's
safe.
not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And the runner's
shit, I just fucked this up.
Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially
I fucked that up.
Caught stealing there, and that's the new inning.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
In now, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled away.
My contact rate is still not where I'd want it. With we still need power. We still need a lot of stuff.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the
Ooh, that was
right
down and in.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 29, Francisco.
On the ground is short. Is he going to get out of this? And that'll plate the runner from third. As with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
That's going to be ruled an error. Yeah, because he shouldn't have had him over at third. Well, first, not for third.
Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
That's off the plate.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Right here.
That's what happens when the game thinks their team's underperforming again.
And I believe they'll say he broke the play.
There was no way swinging at that.
And the inning goes away in
I didn't even hit the
fashion on a
I hit check swing, and I hate when it does that. You know what, next appearance I don't want to freaking deal with more fielding.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Marlins took the lead in the 4th and
the thing is though, like, our career's like up and down right now. It's gonna be hard, I think, for the first like 3-4 seasons really to get good.
We are under the lights.
And probably by like the 5th is when we'll start to become a threat.
first with one gone in the inning.
The third baseman, Brian.
Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Happ scoops it up.
Throw to the plate. Got him.
And he is out at the plate. So much for our...
Not on my watch. Ooh, this is an achievement I've never seen yet, so... Throw. A perfect throw to...
So I think they thought risky.
So that's a defensive run saved.
Gibbons batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Get back.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back.
Can we just get rid of this ballpark? Like, at least... can we at least fix the lighting with the scoreboard now? Because, I mean, that's blinding.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside.
Ball.
The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1-1. And it's
The one thing I don't understand is why doesn't the AI actually
no one out with a runner at
do a
second.
balk once in a while? Because that would make a little bit more sense, but they like never do.
And the slider runs away
I have the
from
setting
him.
on,
Count
but
levels at 2-2.
I don't think it has the programming to do that. Got a
Hanging with
piece.
him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Way out in front, though.
Hey, one time. Right now. Here we go.
Fly ball out to straight
And
away
a
right.
weak little fly out.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he
Come on,
try
come on,
from
try,
second?
try.
And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes.
That's at least productive, but
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
For the Marlins,
The 1-2.
the first baseman, Garrett
Toward second.
Cooper.
Scooped up. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
Fouled
missed it.
off.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Good hard slider there, but
One
it
ball
comes
and strike.
away. It's a ball and a strike. Gibbons is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to
3-1.
balls down that other guys cannot.
yeah, that pitcher's. I think the
Sometimes
pitcher has
that's half
definitely
the
gotten
equation.
scared just after that
Good job
first
to work the
swing.
count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
All right, come on now. One time.
And now it's a full count. You walk me, it's ball
And
four.
he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The thing is, walks
So
do
striding
help
in,
you
John Lester
statistically
pitch.
as
He'll look to bring
well.
home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get
Bobbled.
the out. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like they
so
tried
much
going for me,
that.
but I think
That
because
error
of how
range, 2
fast I was
runs
going down the
across
line,
plate, so that did
like that would have
really
been an
sting.
out. And said he bobbled it also in the outfield.
Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons.
Second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Joshua Gibbons.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
Foul
And
ball again.
foul, though it had the home run distance. Goodness. 0-2
God,
now.
changeup.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And a check
Fell off.
swing.
That ball
Did he
fell
go
off the
around?
table.
No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Oh, I'll look at that comment in a sec.
And this is
Ah,
and missed. So
Of course, I didn't.
Which matches his speed.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
On the ground, out to second. Fielded cleanly.
Alright, ground ball.
And he'll
Easy
whip
play.
this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. The next Cub up, Joshua.
I don't like the average slipping this much, but
after striking out his last time up. And that's strike one.
I hate when they do that.
As we play the 8th inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Like, I don't like the fact that, like, they keep switching the game speeds. Like, I'm so used to freaking 19 still.
And he fouls
But I like the
one off.
contact rate. The contact rate's better, though, so.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
That was even a hustle out of the box.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
Yeah, we're probably going to be sent back down, which wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, it's really gonna be nothing with. I mean, we are up a lot earlier than I would expect, so our career is going to probably be about 30 seasons. It's kind of weird, though. I think it goes based on RBIs and average, but mostly RBIs and home runs, like, because the average doesn't really mean a lot, too, especially if you've had more at-bats than someone else.
MLB Networks.
Because that can go so negatively.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. The 0-2 delivery. And he goes and chops this one out.
Ground ball, and we got 1, and we got 2.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play side. So striding forward now, Joshua Gibbons. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Fellas, these
Is this the SCM Mets?
Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly
We gotta
what
really
this team did
start
in their
playing
last
better.
game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line.
Like, especially we're missing that. That's a
I'm
problem.
going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matt.
Hit high.
That's
deep
gone.
out
That
there
is.
to left center
I'll be
field.
surprised. Yeah, it's gone.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
9th of the season. Yeah, I might be struggling, but if I can get a piece of
2-run
one.
shot to left center, home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Hero, some days the fellas walk.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall.
And that's going to be a knock, so that might have woken me up.
So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Number 8, Ian.
And there he goes towards second. Towards second.
Hey, that's good. Nice drive there. Round it.
And
All right, I'll hold up.
the outfield grass for a base hit.
You're down.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The reason why I had to stop there is because I had to find what the ball was.
You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good
The problem is
throw.
for some
runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that
for
way.
some reason the way this game works is if that catcher gets up, you automatically dive back.
It could have been more.
Hit softly on the ground to first.
Dig.
Throw on to first for the second out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is into.
Ooh.
And
Then that run's not gonna matter.
Top prospect Ahmed Rosario. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's a .330 hitter. A bouncer up the middle, reined in.
That was a beautiful play.
Relay to first in time, and just like.
Like, it'd be very hard for us to become an MVP.
He singled his last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this.
Wind out! Because that would have been a good first step to tying this game.
The Mets used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win.
Yeah, I'm still surprised they haven't brought back the point system though, like just as an option. Because some people prefer the point system.
We are under the lights.
Which it did make it a little bit more fun.
Stepping up to the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first.
So it must have been just a
strike.
recent slump. Especially they're saying they were still red hot.
4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
I don't understand why, if you're like an offensive player, they talk about your opponent, but not your side.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. Only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Unfortunately, that was a long fly out. But...
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Oh, that was a miss.
Left fielder looking
gone. 10.
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
10 big flies in the air. Launched into the night sky.
For him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything.
The thing is, though, this is like the signs of like, oh god, this guy's gonna be a nightmare in a few seasons.
Lots of baseball in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want
like the first few years, we're gonna be like 10-15 at most.
And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving.
10 to 15. I mean, 10 to 15 home runs in a season isn't bad, but because we're gonna have a longer career, so like even if our first,
Cano rolls this one to second. He's got it.
even if this, because this season's really just a half a year,
in time for the first out.
It doesn't really count.
So the bases are empty with one man gone.
So like whatever home runs we can get, I mean we feel like what, I think 48 home runs.
Put in play to the right side of the infield.
But also the double A is a lot easier to hit bombs in, so.
And there's out number
and we had a very slow start, so we might be finally hitting that point where. But we don't know if we're going to stay in the big leagues or we're going back down.
He'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In for strike 2.
Good pitch.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Fastball well
2-2.
outside.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
And this
Fouled
is
off.
fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
The 2-2.
I'm more just trying to remember to stay in the big leagues.
Popped up. Alonso has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Because really, all we're doing staying in the big
They're
leagues right
dropping
now
the
is
ball for him here
because remember
tonight.
we're getting paid the league minimum, which is
Away
$500,000.
the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Digging in once again, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Run gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in.
I do think that, like, it's possible we might be in the minors for another season or so. But the thing is, because we have the MLB service time started, like, it's very hard to get the team to shut your clock off. So you might be still in the minors, but you're still getting service time.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Fouled off.
Until they take you out that 40-man, like, because that is still a thing. It just there's no more of the September call-ups.
Nimmo in pursuit.
Of course, that just hangs up there.
For the second out of the inning.
But you can still be in the minors.
You might think it's just another win, but it's
and
hard to win in this
be still
game,
getting the service time.
on the road.
Which is why the teams like know once you're up, they try to keep you up as long as possible. But that's not necessarily. I mean, like, you're definitely in the 40-man roster.
Stepping up now, Joshua Gibbons. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Yeah, I don't know why, like, with the other broadcasting style.
Way behind that.
No, so I don't know why they don't show the statistics.
I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Gibbons is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base. He can really
fly ball.
Cespedes is there, makes the catch.
Very weak.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Okay, if you almost can't get a 0 speed out, you can barely.
For another shot, Joshua Gibbons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there.
The fact is, though, like,
pitching has the upper hand early.
That we're up very early in our career and stuff. Like, you're not really supposed to hit the big leagues till about age 20, 21. Because you're just entering your prime then. Not saying
fouls this one off.
Not having you up, which also gives you more experience, where you're gonna be better quicker.
The slider across
and some people don't even get signed until like 21, so they're not up to like 25.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Here's a fly ball. Well,
get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball. Get out of here, ball. Oh my God, that actually squeaks out of here.
That one is gone. On a 2-strike
11th home run of the young career. Off Jacob deGrom too, that's a threat and a half.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs.
That thing just hugs the line.
What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is
Joshua Gibbons will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Fouled off. 98. He's still throwing 98 at 91 pitches. And it's also to ground though.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
High in the air out
Jam
to center
shot.
field. Marisnik is under it.
Somebody keep running. And he just dives. It goes past him. This would be a fun way to get your 12th home run of the year. That's why you just keep running.
Here's the 0-2. Left side. Baez fields it cleanly, and it's not in time. Well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best.
So digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Manny. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big
The problem is we're only averaging about 1 hit every 4 at-bats.
Try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Drop in, drop.
Cespedes.
Of course, that was just early.
And the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's Pete Alonso. 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if like there was an injury or just stuff happened.
Moving into the back end of this game, they're down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of
The thing is, okay, let's just say we were to go down next season, like it was a season-ending injury for someone.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos.
It's all of a sudden a lot worse.
This one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over.
11th inning.
Box now, Joshua Gibbons. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
Are you... Good timing, but it's popped up.
1 out.
Like, that's a little... I don't understand how that pops up. That's a freaking slam.
The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a...
So they just... Jeez. You know, our offense is really just absolutely... Like, okay, you hit a 3-run bomb. That shouldn't have held, but the pitching sucks. At least we're going back to Wrigley Field. We really need play vision. Yeah. Because I have noticed it's been starting to work in our favor. So we're the leadoff man in this game. Yeah, we're going to probably get rookie. We don't have RBIs, though. So the Dodgers one has it, but the 230 average, like, they have not changed their home run numbers, so clearly they are not.
Striding into the box, Joshua Gibbons.
The fact is that we are producing. I mean, even if it's like 50% of like what an MVP would do. The thing is, Rookie of the Year like instantly starts your career off
fouled away.
With value.
Has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out.
Samar's just a hard pitcher to hit. I will say that. Like,
right fielder Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the...
Yeah, we have less. I mean, like, if our team were to actually perform, like, I'm still seasons away.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Popped him up.
Okay, this game is ridiculous. That makes more sense if they popped up.
And there's one gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joshua Gibbons. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty.
422. 109.6, so almost 110 miles an hour off the bat. I want to know where this landed.
12 home runs for him now thus far, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Okay, if you're to make the postseason now,
that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this
former
power
Cub
hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust.
Samardzija just knows like that crud. Okay, I think that landed. Wait, did that land on Waveland Avenue? I don't remember. It's either Addison or Waveland. I thought that's Waveland over there. Holy. Wait, the lake's. No, the lake can't be that close. Because it just surrounds everything, so. Oh, that close. Almost got out of there. And I mean, like, almost got out of the ballpark.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to
get out of here, ball. Get out of here.
Gone! Into the basket, and it's gone.
394, 13th of the year.
Two-run shot to straightaway.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 15.
His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Welcome to the show, really. Like, this is now a threat. I mean, we can't make MVP. Like, we would need an entire season of this.
Home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
Yeah, I was right in the baskets.
Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at this point.
Lester's been fed some good offense.
Right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready to take his hacks again, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last
time.
There it goes.
Oh, boy.
This one into the bleachers.
3rd home run of the game. 14 now on the year.
So a 2-run shot.
3 homer game.
3rd home run of the ball game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
That Rookie of the Year thing is mine now. Like, there's no way you don't get Rookie of the Year now. I mean, it would be very hard to get MVP, but...
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick. Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here.
So pretty much you produce like 90% of those runs, so...
They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
September? Wow.
Afternoon base. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Great chance to drive in a run.
I mean, all we can hope for is we can squeak in a wild card spot.
Hit back up the middle. One there. Out. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in, Joshua
home.
Gibbons. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something
yeah, that is true. Equal number of home runs, but more RBIs at home. I mean, Remember, this is half a season statistics, so we're probably averaging about 30 home runs.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Oh, great. Now I really want the base hit.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Oof.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That just buckled.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hard hit at third.
Hard ground ball. Oh, that's...
The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
What are they ruling that? They really let it hit.
Now the Cubs pitcher,
which would make sense because that heat was going away.
2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he took that one.
He would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed.
The thing is, we never signed the agent because, again, we've kind of tricked the game into thinking.
1-2. Here it is. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work.
He's going to need at least 40.
Being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. At the plate, Joshua Gibbons.
Oh, they call it a ground out. Oh, fielder's... That's a weird ruling for that.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Because I don't even think the game knows what to rule it. Because, like, that's a debatable one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Let's see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he fouls this one off.
I mean, Smiley's doing a good job of not throwing the heaters after seeing last game.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field.
Yeah, not as good. Yeah, he's throwing the curveball a lot.
He backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The problem is, like, after you have like a 3 homer performance, you're usually like not able because the opponents know how to pitch you.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by load as we enter the
Give me that ball.
It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost
ball.
Went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1.
Oh, and did get an RBI this game though, so that's always good.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Here we go.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first
Like,
time.
okay, the game needs to, I think, be a little bit more lenient. Like, if it's near the edge,
Plate, Joshua Gibbons. 2 outs.
They shouldn't yell at you.
Here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Fouled
that
off.
One out of play for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Gibbons has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here, and it's fouled away.
Yeah, I don't have lefties as well, but I mean, also we don't have as good statistics as in lefties.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. Oh, and he can't come
That's
up
gonna
with
be
it.
that's gonna be an E.
Not in time.
Yeah, that's gonna be
He's
rich.
well ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Daniel Mengden. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Chicago Cubs.
I mean, at least you produced a run, though. Like... Alrighty, let's just see league standings. 6.5 and oh yeah, no, we're not going to the post. I hate to say that, but yeah, it's... Wait, where's the calendar? Oh, here it is. September, so our last game is September 27th, and with us being 6.5 games out, we didn't even play that team, so... Why am I getting a notification? Yeah, the Play Vision has helped, for sure.
MLB The Show's in now for the Reds.
Jeez, we're getting killed by that.
Numbers with Hendricks comes in with 6 hits in 20 bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. To second for 1, throw on to first, won't be in time. So
yeah, I don't even understand why I get that situation then, because if I'm covering.
Set to get his day started, Joshua Gibbons, batting just a notch below 300 so far in the
Foul
season.
ball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Wait, how many hits do I have this season? Of course it won't tell you. See, I wish you could get like a more in-depth player card, but you can't.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Skied into straightaway right.
Late. You know, it's not even good contact.
Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joshua Gibbons. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set, now the pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs.
Every time.
No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a shot.
That ball's going, and that's going to leave the yard.
Look at this. Gone.
15 bombs.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-3.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power.
Yeah, the third baseman's just like,
you can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on
holy,
second or third.
I actually want to know where this ball lands.
That's what can happen.
I don't know if it's out of the park.
The center field.
Did this actually leave, or... Nice catch by that fan. Just, I don't think they were expecting a home run. Especially in that part of the ballpark.
On the ground, out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of Joshua Gibbons will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball. 95, I
don't know, maybe.
The left fielder.
Maybe, yeah, it's gone.
Into the bleachers and gone.
Number 16, 363 just got out, but...
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
That thing had such a high arc.
This is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll.
Alright, let's go to the replays here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Oh no. Oh, they all missed it, and what did this thing actually bounce? It bounced back into play. Oh, that sucks.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tried to crush that.
Oh, you're lucky I missed that one.
Shorten up with 2 strikes.
Because it was a little bit later on that one. Probably a third.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Yeah, well, he's probably afraid I'm going to take him deep.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
3-2.
You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just missed that, or else I could have been a base hit down the line.
Tucker Barnhart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3.
Okay, you guys are down by 4, so like, really ain't a problem.
Ball to second.
Only play.
First, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. 10-6, the final score in this game. Chicago put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I think if we were to make October, which unfortunately we won't, most likely, there's like a 1% chance that I think we actually can squeak into a playoff spot. Like, just imagine game 163 showing up.
Started, Joshua Gibbons batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Oh, the Reds are the first place team.
Play here this afternoon. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
So this is interesting.
Without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today. You get out of the cab and you watch countless hours.
Because we just
and you try and formulate a game plan.
We just creamed them.
500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
I mean, obviously the Cubs do not want to trade me because they want talent right now.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there.
Because I know eventually you do get like a call from your like high school coach again and crap.
So coming to the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last
but that's like right after you're free agent, so
deep his last AB certainly just missed it.
That just
With this
missed.
Guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now in the box, Joshua Gibbons.
okay, I thought he was a starter. I don't know what happened to that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Takes this the other way to right.
And a weak little knock.
Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the
motherfucker.
Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And they got him at second.
I hate when they sit for so damn long.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Swing and a drive. That's going to line out of here. It just, the extra velocity was enough. Really? Okay, 20 would set us up for
number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching.
Yeah, they're going to give us the game next game off. But also our durability isn't that high, so we can't really play long. Like, so our energy gets depleted faster. We got league leaders. Batting average, do we even qualify? Okay, I know we're not this low, so yeah, I don't think we qualify. Hits, yeah, we won't qualify at all. triples we might. Okay, yeah, we qualify for the home runs. We're tied for 45th. Alright, let's go, because we know standings are pretty much 5 games out. So there's always a possibility. The Brewers are 5.5 games out, so. Wards. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, Pete Alonso, yeah, that would make sense just because of Cy Young. Okay, that makes sense. Batting title. Yeah, that would make sense because I don't have enough. Rookie of the year. 7. I mean, look at these statistics. Like, that's some numbers. I don't believe we'd call. Yeah, no, we wouldn't qualify because we haven't had enough things. Yeah, it's gonna really just depend on. Yeah, really the only thing we could win is Rookie of the Year. And Rookie of the Year is pretty much a guaranteed now.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. John Gray gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
14. We have the most stolen bases on this team.
A guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one.
Yeah, well, you pitch in Colorado.
Walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Gray has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he fouls this one off.
The thing is, because I've never actually played in Colorado yet, it's gonna be a little bit harder to adjust.
Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the
that
catch.
Actually stayed up. Wow.
To get there and record the first out of the inning.
That was a long.
Striding in, Joshua Gibbons.
He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Big swing, but he
just we're looking to get the Rookie of the Year.
Rizzo at third. Bryant on second. Happ on at first with 2 down. Not close with that.
Yeah, if you walks me, it's so RBI anyways. So.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate.
Oh, that's under it too much.
Center fielder giving chase.
Yeah, I've always discovered that I struggle in Colorado.
Just the 1 run comes. Leading off the inning, Garrett Hampson.
Yeah, I don't know why, but any character can never hit in this ballpark.
Swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. And there's 1 away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 28, Nolan.
Gibbons calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Carlos Estevez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now we just had 2 weak flyouts.
Joshua Gibbons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Here's a slider that's nowhere close, and
The
it's
thing is,
1-0.
I think if we were able to get a good ride of it, like, this ballpark's like one of the best to like smack one far.
A ball and a strike.
That was some smoke right there.
Come on,
High
big guy,
fire
now.
right on by.
99.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And it's sliced foul into the
That was a
stands
good
and
piece of
right out
contact.
play.
Just late with triple digits.
3-2 pitch is in there. A call, strike 3.
I thought it was a ball, and I just...
Bottom of the inning now. Here's Ryan McMahon now. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Too high
Ball
that
1.
time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. With this one almost
Yeah,
in the
100's
books, the
still really
story
hard to
was
hit in this
clearly
game.
the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense?
I mean, once you
fellas?
get the timing done, then you
Well,
can
Matty,
crank
I don't
it.
know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up...
That's a
And backhanded
first
trying to
hit
hold it short,
for
but
us in this
gets on
game.
by.
Fortunately, it was on the ground. I mean,
That's
that
a
thing
fine
was...
pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this
If I was
baseball
able to get
and
that
try
elevated,
for
that
a
thing
knock.
is
Impressive.
probably about a 500-foot shot.
Comes set and the 0-1. He's running. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Gibbons rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Ready for another chance.
That's the problem. Like, you can't
Gibbons
just rotate
singled
fast.
his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Okay, can I just hit one over the wall, please?
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply
Ball's
on
grounded.
the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Set to deal on 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. In now for Colorado, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 0-2 now from Lester. The ground to second base. This could be 2. Attack. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Rockies down to their final out now.
Yeah, the game kind of glitched out. Like, what the heck
Digs
are you
in
doing?
at next. Last strike now for Colorado. A swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
That's always a good thing for us.
The final score this afternoon.
Is our career starting to, like, if we can go into next season with a major contract, hopefully. Because when it comes to spring training, because I kind of do want to play it for once, because I never do. I'm just going to power swing most of the time, at least for the first couple of games, just to get out of the system. I might not, just to get into the habit.
Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average
Just
baseball.
getting to spring training is going to be what we need.
2-2 D-roll, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be.
Oh, it's 49 degrees, which this is the worst time to play in Colorado when it's cold.
3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
On the ground to the left side.
And that's going to be another base hit.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Oh, I'm nailed. Oh, squeaked.
And he is safe on a very close play at the
That
bag.
was a late
Certainly
jump.
A very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track.
Max speed 18, almost 19 miles an hour.
And you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Previous history with German Marquez. Not great, and he's 1 for 8. Oh, and he misses it. Throw goes over to third.
I'm out.
And a good decision on the throw.
What?
Hi. Meet at third base. So in now for Chicago, Joshua Gibbons. He reached on a single in his first try.
Just the right
What?
Now
your camera should not dry.
here. It's
Just to let you know.
No one cares.
0-1.
Hey, like a can up there.
Oh, got a piece.
Long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Still only one out in the inning.
Come on now, one time, let it fly.
And
2-1.
runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. Probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
He's
3-1.
behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's putting
Hard ground ball. That's going to be 1, and that's going to be 2.
On to first, man alive! What a double play in the inning.
Unfortunately, I was hit right at someone.
Digging in now, Raimel Tapia.
Who the hell are you?
The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Joshua Gibbons. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hard on the
Ground ball.
And a base hit, so the
I don't know why, but they're pitching down, and we're just slapping and we're just.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch, down and away. Sometimes
We're just going hitting it right back where it came from.
It's a nice piece of hit, maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And that misses for.
It's a lineup. Oh, we're in the little spot. Okay. Means we have a lot of our players with the day off.
And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, they probably don't want to burn us out at this point.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Yeah, I play this game way too aggressive some days.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joshua Gibbons.
We just need to elevate one and smack it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's fouled away.
The problem is the high velocity gets me.
No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Where I can't hit the damn thing where I'd like to, which is over the fence.
That fastball straight to
Well,
the bit.
half the reasoning is because the plate vision's still too low for good contact. Especially in that high velocity, you can't get it as
Open to
perfect.
send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at
Bullshit.
one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 2 hits. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. The 0-1. 1 there. But they won't get 2 as as he beats the
96
relay to
speed. Yeah, there's no way you can get him.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joshua Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hammer the other way to deep.
Oh, there's the first elevated ball.
Going back, and the track on
At the warning track.
Makes the catch.
Still not much different.
8-4 tonight. Colorado put up a 4
Yeah, if they
spot in
seriously
the
did not
opening
change,
frame
like,
on the
okay,
way
they
to
should be
victory.
making the home run, like, the contact rate for each ballpark a little bit different. Like, the power rate. Especially in, like, Colorado, like, that's gotta be higher. Same with, like, Phoenix, that's gotta be a lot higher.
We are under the
Phoenix is
lights as the show
Phoenix
gets
is
your
correct. I mean, they did reduce it, though, with the humidifier being added.
Joshua Gibbons, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Oh man, I was hoping that thing would just sit fair.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a
That bat
fastball
just
there,
went
and it's the 1-1.
exploded. Because that's it fair. That's a knock.
Starting play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 in this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Yeah, no, I just do not hit well in this ballpark. Okay, I do not want to do defense either, so.
Striding in.
Oh my god, come on.
So the base is in. Ready now, Joshua Gibbons. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch
Ball
of the
one.
inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
The thing is, we've got 1 ball that's been elevated. Everything else has been on the ground.
High strike there, and it's
Damn, that would have been a pitch, but I don't think I can actually yeet it out over the fence.
and a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, no, it's going to be waiting till next season,
Now
I
here it
think.
comes. And that's a swinging
What do you mean
strike
that's in the
3
freaking dirt?
He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Charlie.
Yeah, I don't think our team cares at this point. Like, we're not even putting the good players on anymore. We're just...
For a base hit here as he gets this one down.
we are
And
putting
he'll step
some of
on
them.
first himself for the out. So stepping in, Ryan McMahon.
But we're pretty much an everyday player, so...
He rolls over it to second. He's got. And there's one down now.
Yeah, the one... Like, I hate the games where there's just a bunch of defense. You're not even getting opportunities to do anything.
Well, 1 pitch on its way. Second. Scooped up.
It's gonna be a little bit more annoying, especially with a fresh slate. Because I like one season where I just like struggled to hit like 300 after going 0 for like 30.
That'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
And it was just loss after loss too. Like,
Inning as it's sent out to second.
I forgot which one it was, but I was like back in 18. But that was a long season. We're I mean, even I'm okay with it batting like 290.
He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Strike 1 to start the at bat.
Yeah, well, I can't hit in this damn ballpark.
Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the
Instead,
right
it's
side
at least it's in play.
taken in for route number 1.
No, I am not fielding.
Ready to go.
No, I refuse to field.
David Dahl. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Colorado.
Yeah, that was not a great game.
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Alright, so how many more games do we have approximately? Still a bunch. You know what, let's just sim. I want to get a brand new slate to start our career off. Usually I hate doing this, but... Okay, you know what, let's just play this for once. I like never do these. Like, so you should be like batting cage. Like, you should actually use the cage, not do some stupid mini game on your phone. I was getting confused with that one ball. That ball just got frozen, that's why I got confused. Ah, shit, I missed one. Doesn't matter, I have gold. Yeah, we're just looking for some play vision to start the season. Yeah, I'm just looking to more or less just keep the play vision. Play vision really is just something to get. $291, not bad. Nationals have defeated the Twins, so they went back-to-back. So we just lost a lot of players, but really no one cares. Luke Roy retires with the Red Sox. He just actually signed too, and remember, this is a what-if scenario. Yeah, no one cares. A 1-year, $6 million contract. So we just signed a 2-year deal.
Early winter check-in.
I've never even signed you.
New to the majors, this player's offered school.
Do not follow the news. I already signed.
The agent moves on from that topic.
We don't bug for the position change yet.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make some.
Usually I never play these, but I think that this season would be. I mean, oh, Caratini's now on the other side. Treader. But here's the thing, you're not playing as many games.
afternoon
or as long.
baseball here on. Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First cuts of the spring. Remember, home runs don't count, so all it is getting in shape. So.
From the stretch.
I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
And he's right here one time.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off.
Yeah, I don't understand why my
It's really
PCI is really
Not
small.
only does he
83. We're on our age 19 season.
drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base paths. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact.
Wait, what's our? Isn't it like? Because I believe. Yeah, no, we're in 84, so we're almost a diamond category actually. Wait, what's power at? 75 and that is not moved.
The game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Hey, your pitch.
Right.
Hard ground, hard line out. But that's okay because it was good contact. And see, I can kind of see why I never play these games. Wait, is this a minor league ballpark technically? Yeah, I don't understand why we can't have like the MLB spring training parks. Because as long as you sim it and don't skip, it gives you the attributes.
Into this one. Sent on the ground out. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Which means you still have like 162 games left. I just want to get back to hitting rhythm.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a new pitcher every at bat, which is why I think I suck on. I just suck at hitting in spring training. There's a knock. That was good contact, so our alright, you know what? That's enough, I think, for us. Yeah, no one really cares.
8-5 today. Chicago rode an important sixth inning to victory.
Then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. How dare they not give? Yeah, terrible spring for sure. So Pittsburgh is our opening day. The only one we're not friends with is Betts, but also he just came here, so. Wait, we have Mooka. Oh, if this team performs. Oh.
Kyle Hendricks gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
First pitch of our second season in the big leagues.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
So weird actually being here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now.
I'm already hitting like it's
last season. That has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
We started our career with a walk, actually.
Quickness, speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to, and sometimes that's half the equation.
Arozarena is going to have room out there as he puts this.
God damn it.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning on. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Lee, throw in time, and the side is retired.
Alrighty, that's a good
down in order go the Pirates.
Start the season.
1-0. First pitch on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
I mean, I'd look to get into October this season. Just because, I mean, that would be kind of nice. Just, you know, second season. You're going to October.
This is line to left.
Lined! That's in the corner. And there's our first set of the young season.
He is in at second base with a one-out double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the velocity of that line drive. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Line drive to left.
Come on,
and it eats him up a bit. And the runner
2-0 Chicago.
It's a 2-0 ball game.
We do want, like, you do want to start the year off very strong.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The middle of this ball game right now, they want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jameson.
Because I mean, if we didn't start the year off very strong, I mean, at least we got the first hit out of the way.
Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit.
This is like the very, very young season.
Last half of the seventh here, trying to pick things up where we left off. Joshua Gibbons. He'll try to follow up double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he...
Promise we're chasing so much that...
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Alright, well, I mean, because we're such a chaser that we'll do through a lot more balls early. More contact.
Base hit on the line. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Pittsburgh got their first hit.
No doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound, trying to get that white ball into that dark brown or black glove, that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about...
Oh, caught stealing.
Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
That was a good play there.
Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. 2 for 3.
Oh, we are blowing up in this season. Another base hit.
One run is scored. Now the relay home.
Safe. 9-0.
It's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next
Wait, hold on. That pitcher has an infinite.
You're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
He's scoring, he's scoring, he's scoring.
Casey in there and he puts it away.
Yeah, I hope
to
that pitch.
stop the lead.
I hope that pitcher didn't just get a destroyed ERA. So Wick's gonna finish. Just bullpen still sucks, it appears, but
Hard hit ball to second. There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally, the crooked number on the scoreboard, proved to be all the difference.
so starting the year. I mean, this might be the year where we return to the playoffs again.
MLB The Show.
It was definitely a down season last season.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Got one here. Let's burn it.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And we got 2 down now, 2 down.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it.
Easiest plays to first in this situation.
On to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally. The next Cub up, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this.
Yeah, they won't display actual statistics for a little bit, so
As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the
it's only
third
game number
baseline,
2 of the
but this
year.
is foul for the first strike.
Only second game of the season.
Swing and a miss is 0-2.
Okay, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Turned on that one and
Foul
flushed
off.
it, just pulled it a little foul.
Ah, if only.
The next 0-2.
2-2.
Time
Oh,
for a
fuck.
look at our umpires in this one.
Who cares?
Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond.
I mean, it's 2
Well-liked
strikes, so it doesn't really matter too much.
Pitchers, batters, managers, all you want as a player.
And another knock on the young season.
And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's stepping into the box, Will Craig.
Now batting.
One down now, one down.
Will Craig.
The 1-2. This on the ground is short. Could be 2.
1
On
and
to first,
2.
and they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Does that actually say opening day? It's not even opening day anymore.
Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
I mean, unless they
Nearly
stop the
a
coding
big
for
fly to
opening
start
week.
the inning instead of foul ball. Now this is popped
Ooh,
up.
that's not going to be
However,
good.
behind the plate for Castro, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Standing in, Joshua Gibbons. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and this is pulled foul.
Foul. We're on everything. We're just pulling it.
It's off first with 2 away.
Hep's gonna run.
Now a throw over. And a
I'm already seeing Haps running, which would mean a ground ball right to where the second baseman usually is. Or even better, into the gap.
As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway.
High fly ball, and that's just going to be a weak little fly out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Alright, so we're already off to a great seasonal start, but let's give the gas pedal down. Because remember, it's so early in the season, like, you can't get, like, relaxed at all yet.
Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and
it's
the
an opening
Chicago
day.
Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now.
Jose Quintana will be on the mound for us.
Into the box now, Joshua Gibbons. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Plays off 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game.
3-0, so because it's so early in the game, you want to get as many base runners as possible, so this is a take.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch
challenge canceled.
If things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this out.
Pitch outside the throw.
And stolen base.
As he's in well ahead of the throw. 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down.
That's fair ball.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that.
So we're on third base.
Back to the top of the order now. And with it comes
I thought maybe it would squeak on foul, but it just stays fair.
Hit hard on the ground to the right.
And that's a base hit. 3-0 Chicago.
Column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
So either the Pirates, no, they were a last place team, so it's really not. We really can't say anything about how bad they are or how good we are yet. But you still would like to get a good. Oh, Pirates came back.
Joshua Gibbons, 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
And add another one to the total. We have yet to get a home run yet.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and up next the pitcher Jose Quintana. Runners on the move for second. It's strike 3 called, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely in second.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And this game, Sabathia and us are making a great combo.
Elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first, and here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score.
92. Second to home in 6.3 seconds.
Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. He got on top of one. It was a ground out.
I mean, we'd like to get our third win of the year.
The inning as it sent out to second, reined in.
Especially if, like, because now, hopefully, in real. What the?
Digging in once again, Joshua.
Brand new pitcher. The weird thing is we have yet to go bridge.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm.
Oh! Speak of it. Welcome to the ball game. It's now 8-3 for the first dinger of the year.
So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
8-3 Chicago.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Alright, I'm just making sure the mic's still working. Okay. Yeah, that thing is like halfway out the bleachers, so.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Greg, he's 1 for 2 in this one.
2021.
Chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
And Pirates are probably nowhere near making it.
No runs on a hit.
Which, I mean, the Pirates might be in a rebuild period too, or they're just having. But I mean, they were a somewhat decent team toward the end of the year. I think, yeah, no, because they were ahead of us. I think by the end of the year. So I mean, they might have some of the pieces. Just might have just taken some time to wake up.
2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Good timing, just not good contact.
1 down.
Yeah, this season's gonna be ridiculous the way we're going. 14-8.
Joshua Gibbons. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, it's like the worst time to bat. Because you won't be able to see that ball until like the last second, so your contact rate right now is gonna be a lot worse.
The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts?
I mean, if we can keep this up the entire season, that's going to be amazing.
I don't know what your thoughts are, Demo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher.
They're trying to avoid us, I think. And we just helped
it. Locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, now they're going to pitch to us. Yeah, those shadows need to move like a couple feet.
2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He takes strike 3 call.
Ooh, on the border.
Pull the trigger, and there are 2 of them.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper in reality.
So with that, we start the year off with a bang. With the league being standing-wise, it's... I don't know what the E number is. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, Pirates are the worst. So Brewers and Reds are tied for the top spots in the wild card. I believe we're playing Tampa Bay, yeah. Jason Hayward is... This is a really good team. So the Rays, they're off to an okay start. I mean, they're average. You have some players that haven't even got a first hit yet. I mean, Hayward might have not played a lot.
We are under the...
1-1. But I mean, the Rays have been typically a good team.
He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Pays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
I mean, I've actually hit the roof hitting home runs. It's hard to do, but
this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more. Yeah, and you don't.
There's a swing, and he's
get out of here, ball.
High in the air into left field.
Warning track.
Renfroe's on the warning track.
Warning track power.
It in for a loud out number 1.
Just missing. So this lineup is really good because Chirinos is typically a decent pitcher. Oh, that's going. One off the wall.
Extra bases to start the 4th. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay throw, he is in there with a triple. So he's head first into 3rd as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to 3rd. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Yeah, just got in there.
At the plate, Jared Young. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Hit hard to short. Mondesi scoops it up.
5-1.
Meanwhile, the runner is in to score. So 1 away here with the bases empty.
Yeah, this stadium is completely empty.
Hit out towards 2nd. He's got it. And that's the 2nd out.
I mean, the thing is, we would like to get a cushion
Up next for the Rays.
early, especially in the division. But I mean, right now it's going to be hard. It's hard early in the season to build that cushion. So you're talking probably 2 to 3 seasons, well, 2 to 3 weeks at least before you can start building that. But by then, every team's firing.
He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fastball well outside.
The thing is, I'd also like to see a 163 happen in this, because I don't think anyone's ever done that.
Fouled off.
Like, we know it's obviously a thing, like the game would have to do it. It's probably never been played because it's just how the game's end up. Probably tries to avoid it. To not mess with the game statistics and accidentally make another team play.
Leading off the inning, Joshua Gibbons, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center.
Crap, Kiermaier. Oh, warning track. I just like Kiermaier. I'm like, yeah, that's an out when Kiermaier's back there.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. Let's see how long they can keep this up.
Can we just go like 30-0 to start the? I mean, that's a little unrealistic, but yeah, who cares? Just make it a super. Because at that point, most teams are at least 10 games behind you.
Coming to the plate now, Joshua Gibbons. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
It's literally the exact same thing, so let's go for the run.
From the belt, kicks and field. Hit hard.
Shot foul at 102. I mean, home runs have been slow to start, but
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away.
okay, the Rays have like no fan base.
Lofted in the air out toward
I mean, they probably do, just no one wants to go into this ugly ass ballpark.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Let's face it, the Rays need a new ballpark.
So first and second with one man
like,
gone.
it's not because it's just because it's ugly. Like,
hit hard on the ground to second, fielded cleanly. The
I mean, no one. I mean, I do like the new design they want to do, but that's if it even happens.
Nate Lowe, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Yeah, well, everyone's right now in the race. Looks like it's having a slow start.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Yeah, I had no idea why I swung at that. I was thinking the cutter would break in. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Instead of just kind of sat out there.
With just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Oh, God.
And another foul ball.
2 hits apiece is 4-0.
Another 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No.
Like, I always think of, like, Tampa Bay as worse attendance than a minor league ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Like, I mean, look at this. Like, you could set anywhere and you have like a super high chance of getting a ball. Because I know, like, extra innings. At least this was how it was in 18.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and he pops him
Infield
up.
fly.
And I believe, yes,
Yep.
the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
But like, the longer the game goes, the less attendance shows up. Like, there has to be some, because some of them aren't like changeable. Some of them just automatically stay.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired.
But it's kind of interesting because I played like one showcase. I don't remember which character it was. I don't know. It's probably one I didn't continue on with, which does happen. Like, some do get eliminated after a few seasons.
Taylor made this short. 6. 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2. Stepping into the box, Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fouled off. Okay, all we want is like a long fly ball here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he pulls up in time. Ball 1.
Tucker on the power swing to check.
Line drive to center field.
And that'll fall in.
Hit, and that'll get a run in. And this throw gets away from him.
5-0. I was more trying for the sacrifice, but I will take an extra knock.
Gonzalez over at second. Gibbons at first with no out. Throw over to the bag. And
like, this is entire team. Like, let's just say this were to be the trend the entire year. Oh boy. Like, you'd hit the October and it would be a very hard switch.
Third, likely no shot. One.
Oh my God, they do get to.
In time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. At the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lifted into center field.
Not gonna be deep enough.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I hate that the game randomly changes your number like all the damn time.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
So we're looking for another season. I mean, okay, let's just say that there was just a bad season. I mean, we're on track to make October, as long as we can keep at least some similar pace. Reds are Wait. Oh, it's because, wait, hold up. Damn, Smokies haven't even started. The minor leagues haven't started. But 4-2, 4-2. We're 5-1. Oh yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem right. But I'm probably. Ooh, that's a interesting tie. There's a lot of things going on here. Oh yeah, let's get the rivalry going. Ooh, we have even more good players. We have DD to go. Okay, we have too many stars in this team. Like, this team is filled to the brim. Oh, we lost a game. Damn.
Jordan Balazovic gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Dan Thero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start.
So this is a rookie.
To the campaign, as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
Foul ball.
Foul.
Just a bit early.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
1-0 Milwaukee.
Gibbons, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sharp ground ball.
Base it.
And a good effort on the dive that time. And
Okay, that's gonna
for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, base hit. And
where did my helmet fall off? Oh.
Corners to start off the inning.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to.
If only because I stole that like.
Down 2-2, and he's able to find the knock.
Come on, bats.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seam.
Yeah, no. Let's just say I would have gone down feet first, and I recognized that ball was going to be no man's land.
He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
I could just hit it. Couldn't have got the run in.
In there, now the throw.
2 away. But that was a. So now that play kind of.
That steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home for third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Swing and a looper to left.
I was hoping he'd take that because I probably would have been safe.
Away for the 3rd out. So next for Milwaukee.
Oh, we're gonna lose this.
Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitting .429.
I mean, I think our offense is just shut down right now.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
106, but foul.
Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. Way outside.
1-2.
1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. That's through.
Come on, you could have went to third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
Unfortunately, we're not doing a lot on the damage department.
Nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike.
Alright, we need some new Gonzalez just to smack one.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First and second now, 1 man out. Right side. And that is into right field. The base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time.
Okay, I have no idea why he did not go there.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good.
Bryant, you gotta take it over the fence.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and in the bat next, former National League MVP Chris
Piece of
Bryant.
shit.
And this is swung on, and
I seriously have no idea why he's...
punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Both of you are, oh my god.
He comes back to get it.
Am I to be the only one that can actually do anything on this team?
Now for the Brewers, Ben Gamble, runner in scoring.
Because I don't want to start falling just because our offense fell asleep. Because now we're not firing on all cylinders.
Currently on the ground.
So there might be a couple holes in our pitching.
Leading off the inning, Joshua Gibbons. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so
Ooh, weak
far.
grounder.
We move into the later innings, down by a bundle.
I just missed that.
Some base runners.
No, I do not want to freaking field. Okay, just get on the board here would be nice.
Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Hal is on his way home. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Alright, so it destroyed. At least we got rid of the shutout.
Milwaukee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
I mean, because that just makes that rookie just like, oh great, I just got destroyed. My shutout was destroyed by seasons ago, rookies of the year.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that.
Alright, I want to see, because if it comes at me and I can...
Feet away at third. One attempt is popped up. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Absolute trash. That was that. Like that wasn't an effort.
From the belt, the pitch taken high and deep to right.
Get out of here.
Going back to the track.
Ah, the track. Yeah, I don't have a lot of power, so like that's a lot harder. Hitting a home run is a very hard task. So.
That'll bring up Lorenzo Cain into the right side. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, every hit though, like.
Look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it.
Stepping in, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
Ball.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Yeah, I don't know why the home run numbers have been down lately, but because it's been one home run in like a bunch of at-bats.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And that's another knock for us.
Continue if that's through for a 2-out hit.
Good job.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Demo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping it.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
I always feel like I'm gonna be nailed on those though.
1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is high. The throw, and he is in there.
Oh, if only if that ball was over in the freaking gap, that would have been terrible.
And the runner's coming home, but he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. He will be nailed at third on
Of course I didn't get a good jump on it. Like, you have to like time that and they don't notice.
Ready for another chance? Joshua Gibbons. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field
That
line,
was
but foul.
an out in front shot.
Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
101.
4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice.
The sliders don't look as realistic as they did last year.
Hit ball to second, scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in now, Joshua Gibbons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Fouled off.
The 0-1. Fouled away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third. He advances on the wild pitch.
If I swung at that, I could have been on, but
no errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a fastball.
they're probably going to try to avoid me.
It's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower?
But then I can steal. Oh, the pitcher spot. But do we have a pinch hitter on deck?
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Yeah, I think he's really crap. It's
Being a foul ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
naturally it's a steal situation. I'm out. I'm out.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there.
Ooh, I got in there.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position. Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Garcia gloves it. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. And that didn't work out.
anytime.
It's like really hard to like stop real quick in this game. Like once you start running, you're screwed.
It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
The thing is, we'd still like, you always want to like win more serious than you lose.
Standing in, Trey Schupak.
What is gone? What's going on?
More damage here in the first.
I have many questions.
The 2-2 pitch. The attempt here. Young is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Do we actually have diamond fielding?
Now batting, Joshua Gibbons, hitting 500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
We're still in the early.
Oh, that's gone. There's no way that's caught. Yep.
Gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the year. This time it's in Milwaukee.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no
Best
one on
player,
base.
but yeah, I'm batting
It's
eighth still.
Sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be.
So in now for Chicago, Joshua Gibbons. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
So this is gonna be a season battle, I think.
Changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base
Yeah,
umpire.
full
It's
count
ball 3
pitch.
now. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Ah, so this is just a very offensive slaughterhouse.
First with 1 out now, and in to hit next is the pitcher Mike Lee. 3-1 pitch, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
So it's just more or less a game battle of. It's gonna be a battle of the bullpens.
You get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Healy scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself.
Oh, that was like to the second baseman or something, and the runner was a lot faster.
So a runner
Oh, that would have been a stealing a run. Okay, you know what's sad when you're already 2 for 2, and it's the 4th.
1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out
Always
of the
nice doubling off Yelich.
inning. At the plate, Joshua Gibbons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I mean, we're the only one that, well, we're one of the very few that have actually walked.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
2 balls on a strike. Are you trying to pitch around me again? That's my question. With the bases open, I mean, yeah, just because of that pitcher spot, but
To third.
base it.
And into left field for a 1-out hit. Ready now, Mike Lee. It was a walk.
Alright, this game's kind of turning into more of a relaxed game now.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. The changeup down to the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Runner breaks for third. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more as the run
8-5. This game.
8-5 now.
frustrating is that, Dan, right there? A guy executes his pitch.
Joshua Gibbons will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he takes ball one.
So we've been doing decent at least this season. Like, this is a ridiculously weird season so far. That's pop up, but
Marcia waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
now we're getting like 1.5 million
Ready once again
this season, so
Gibbons. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make.
how the hell did it
Now the
explode?
skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially.
11 to 5. Yes. Yeah, so, okay. So Milwaukee is a decent team. I think it's just our offense like kind of woke up, but also everyone can hit in our team. Alrighty, let's see standings. Okay, so there's a 3-way tie for second place, and then there's the Pirates. I think we have the best record in the we do. But also we're like a game behind everyone though, like playing wise. Cincinnati, it's a quick 2-game series it looks.
Player receives the check from one of his coaches.
Yep.
We are under the. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cincinnati.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And this gets through into right. 1-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is.
Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
From the stretch.
Ground base hit!
There for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Senzel shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of it? Over to first. He does get out of it. And
so the Reds are definitely a good team. The thing is, though, we do want to win, though, just to make sure the Cardinals don't gain anything. Like, right now, there's no balance of power yet in any division. It's a mega free-for-all.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this... In now, Joshua Gibbons, coming off a clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure.
That was just unfortunate.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
And I really don't care about the hitting streak. It's just more or less whatever I can do to help this team. Like, I don't know, like, because of our lack of home runs. Our lack of home runs definitely make it harder to get MVP.
Now the 2-1. Now not all that hard out to second. Right to him. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Alright, so we spin it.
Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Yeah, that last step out was just very unfortunate. I mean, this might be a slow month for the home run ball. Oh, that's... How is that not gone? Yeah, it's gone. That should have been a no-doubter. 437 for the third long ball view. I mean, that's straight. I mean, that's off the glass. Well, if only they had broken glass.
Flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out.
Yeah, I don't know what the E number is, though.
Oh!
Fastball challenge, alright. That's the 4th long ball of the season.
Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, man, I mean, you don't see this very often, D-Ro, when it's cold and chilly like
it's only the 17th hit. That's only the 18th hit of the year.
Digging in the switch hitter.
I mean, it does make sense, though.
In 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
Oh my God.
And no chance at quite a great effort that time. They won't get it out on the play.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game just doesn't let you pick up the ball right away.
Final. The Cubbies put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
I mean, that did probably save it, the lead runner from going to third on that. Which could have ultimately saved a run.
MLB The Show's Cup. Standing in, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Pitch is popped up.
And right to me.
We'll wait on it. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs.
She's 6? That's a lot of RBIs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I mean, we might be excelling my expectations this season. If we can keep our pace.
Strike 3.
In the dirt. Yeah, they moved us to the 7th spot, which is weird.
Into the box, Joshua Gibbons. 0 for 1 for him
I mean, they should make it where like your velocity slightly goes down, which it does do slightly, but pitchers can still hit it after a while.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
I've been hot this entire season so far.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Winker is over to his right as he puts this one away.
I mean, I still got to figure out my on base percentage. It's probably not high yet. I mean, it's probably high, but
ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get the double play to get him out of the. So
2-1.
Now, Joshua Gibbons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's pretty good at the dish. Look for him to
That's a wasted pitch.
And drive it out of the yard this AB.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Moustakas has.
Of course, you're slow ass.
Conclude matters here in the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would. One-run game.
Why would you pull one of your best players? Like, it almost seems like it's me that gets pulled when they kind of, like, seriously, just took a chance to get rid of continue hitting streak.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.